Let's be real for a moment. When people talk about intimacy, most of the focus is on techniques, how to kiss him, how to touch him, how to make him go crazy with desire. But what almost never gets talked about is the other side of it. How confident you actually feel in your own body when you're letting him enjoy you. And here's something that really matters. Confidence in the bedroom doesn't only come from lingerie, makeup, or how good you are at flirting. True confidence often comes from knowing, deep inside, that you feel fresh, inviting, and impossible to resist when he gets closer to your most private place. Here's the real truth. Men love going down on women way more than many women even realize. For him, it isn't only about taste or scent. It's about being fully consumed by you, about savoring you, and about giving you so much pleasure that you completely let go and lose yourself in the moment. The challenge is, many women secretly hold themselves back. Instead of enjoying it, they stay stuck in their head, worrying things like, do I taste okay? Do I smell fine? Will he really enjoy this? And that constant worrying is what destroys the experience. Instead of surrendering, your body tenses up. Instead of moaning, you overthink every second. And that's the exact moment when the magic fades away. But imagine the opposite. You know you taste sweet, fresh, and delicious. You're hydrated, glowing, and you've cared for your body. You open yourself without hesitation because you feel sure of yourself. You catch the way he looks at you, hungry, captivated, unable to get enough. That's when real passion starts burning. That's when your body finally relaxes enough to feel every lick, every stroke, and every deep wave of pleasure until you can't hold it anymore and let go. All because you gave yourself permission to surrender fully. And the best part is that making your kitty taste better isn't some complicated science. It's actually simple, sexy, and surprisingly powerful. Today I'm going to share 5 practical steps that not only make you taste irresistible to him, but also unlock your own confidence so you can enjoy intimacy like never before. Let's start with something most people underestimate: hydration. It might be the most overlooked, yet most powerful thing you can do. A lot of women think it's about special products, perfumes, or tricks in bed, but in reality, so much of it comes down to something as basic as how much water you're drinking every day. Your body works like a filter. Whatever you put inside eventually shows up outside in some way, and that includes the way you taste. When you're dehydrated, your body fluids get more concentrated, and that can create a stronger, sometimes even unpleasant flavor. But when you stay hydrated, your body naturally flushes toxins out, balances itself, and leaves you tasting lighter, fresher, and even sweeter. This isn't just science, it's something you can feel. Think about how much better you feel when you've had enough water. Your skin glows, your energy goes up, and your whole body feels more alive. The same thing happens inside you. Water helps keep your natural pH level balanced, which is extremely important for vaginal health. When your pH is balanced, you naturally smell fresher, feel cleaner, and taste better without needing to add anything extra. Men may not consciously know what changed, but they definitely notice the difference, and it makes them crave being down there with you again and again. Hydration doesn't just improve taste, it also affects how your body reacts during intimacy. Being hydrated increases your natural lubrication, which makes everything smoother, wetter, and way more enjoyable. And here's something even more exciting. When your body is well hydrated, you're far more likely to reach stronger orgasms, and even squirt, because squirting is basically your body releasing fluid. If you're dehydrated, your body doesn't have much to release. But when you're hydrated, your body has what it needs to overflow with pleasure. Now, here's the other side of hydration. It isn't just about drinking plain water. It's also about paying attention to what else you're putting in your body. Sugary sodas, alcohol, and too much caffeine can dry you out, leaving your natural taste a little bitter and your body less responsive. On the other hand, things like pure water, coconut water, or herbal teas give your body what it needs to feel sweet, fresh, and ready for him. Imagine the difference. One night you've had coffee all day, and barely any water, versus another night where you've been sipping water and eating juicy fruits. In one scenario, you feel self-conscious. In the other, you feel confident enough to relax, spread your legs, and let go because you know you're irresistible. And don't underestimate the mental boost that comes with hydration. When you know your body is clean, balanced, and healthy, you automatically feel more confident. You don't hold back when he starts exploring you, because you're not worried about what he might taste. Instead, you feel excited, because you know he's about to get hooked, and that confidence alone makes him stay longer, kiss deeper, and keep going until you're trembling with pleasure. Hydration may sound simple, but it's the base of everything. When you take care of your body in this simple way, you don't just taste better, you feel sexier, you respond better, and you unlock experiences where he worships you and you completely lose yourself in the moment. When it comes to how you taste, what you put in your mouth eventually shows up in his, and yes, I'm talking about food. The truth is, your diet has a massive effect on how your kitty tastes, and most people don't even realize it. Think about it. Every single thing you eat or drink becomes part of your body's chemistry. Some foods make you taste lighter, sweeter, and fresher, while others can make you more bitter, sour, or even metallic. If you want him to linger down there longer, savoring every second, being intentional about your food choices is one of the sexiest secrets you can use. Let's talk about the sweet stuff first. Fruits like pineapple, strawberries, mangoes, kiwi, and even citrus are full of natural sugars and enzymes that enhance your natural flavor, making you taste more appealing. It's like nature's candy, designed for your body. The change doesn't happen instantly, but when you eat these fruits regularly, your body reflects that freshness over time. Even men notice the difference when their partner eats more fruit. It makes the whole experience smoother, sweeter, and more tempting. And it's not just for him. When you know you taste good, you feel good too. You stop second-guessing yourself, and you allow yourself to relax and let go completely during intimacy. But let's also be real. There are foods that don't help your flavor at all. Too much red meat, processed junk food, garlic, onions, alcohol, or heavy coffee can leave a sharper or even bitter taste. That doesn't mean you can never eat them. It just means that if you know you're planning a night of intimacy, especially if you want long, slow oral that makes your whole body curl up in pleasure, it's worth thinking ahead. Picture the difference between a night when you've had steak, drinks, and coffee the next morning versus a night when you've stayed hydrated and snacked on pineapple and berries. The second one not only makes you feel lighter and more confident, but it also makes him want to stay between your thighs longer, savoring every moment. One version of you leaves you second-guessing everything. The other version makes you feel like you could let him stay between your legs for hours without a care. What's powerful here is how much of it is psychological. Once you feel fresh and sweet, you stop holding back. You're not stressing about whether he's enjoying it because deep down you already know he is. That knowing makes you moan louder, grip his head tighter, and invite him to go deeper. That kind of confidence is what lets your body build higher levels of arousal, relax completely, and even reach squirting levels of release. Because in those moments you're not trapped in your thoughts, you're fully inside your body, living every sensation. And here's the sexy truth. Eating for sweetness isn't just about improving your taste. It's about shifting the way you show up in intimacy. It's about knowing, without doubt, that you are irresistible, that your body is inviting, and that he isn't just enjoying the flavor, he's hooked on it. And when you mix the right foods with hydration and simple self-care, you give him an experience so intoxicating he'll crave you endlessly. One of the most important parts of making your kitty taste better isn't about fancy hacks or pricey products. It's about balance. And by balance, I mean protecting your natural pH levels. Many women believe they need to scrub, spray, or perfume themselves to taste sweet. But the truth is, your body is already smart. She's self-cleaning. When you overdo it with harsh soaps, heavy fragrances, or constant douching, you're upsetting her natural environment. And once that balance is off, you're more likely to notice irritation, odors, or a sour taste that nobody enjoys. Here's the real deal. Men adore women who are confident enough to let them explore fully. But that kind of confidence only comes when you feel fresh and clean. And the best part is you don't have to do anything extreme. Gentle, pH-balanced washes designed for feminine care are enough. Pair that with breathable cotton underwear and avoiding sitting too long in sweaty clothes, and your body will reward you. When your pH is balanced, your taste naturally becomes neutral to lightly sweet. It's fresh, it's inviting, and it makes him want to stay there for hours. And here's the exciting part. When you're balanced, it's not only about taste, it's about the way your body reacts. A healthy pH means you're more comfortable, you're naturally wetter, and every lick, every kiss, every touch feels more intense. Instead of being worried about what he might notice, you're able to let your mind drift, focus only on the pleasure, and allow yourself to fully surrender. That's when intimacy changes into something unforgettable. That's when he looks up at you with hunger in his eyes, and you feel so good you can't help but pull him closer. And when your body is that relaxed, that confident, it becomes so much easier to reach those mind-blowing orgasms and even squirt, because you're not holding back anymore. Let's also touch on little daily habits. Sitting too long in tight pants, wearing synthetic underwear, or using panty liners every day can trap moisture and upset your balance. On the other hand, letting your body breathe, changing out of workout clothes quickly, and choosing clean, soft fabrics keeps you naturally fresh. Even your laundry detergent can play a role. Harsh chemicals or strong scents can irritate your most sensitive skin. The more natural and simple you keep things, the better you'll taste and the more comfortable you'll feel. And here's a secret most women don't realize. Men don't actually want heavy perfume or artificial flavors. They want you. They crave your natural taste, your natural scent, your essence. That's what drives them wild. When your pH is balanced, you're not masking anything. You're simply enhancing what already belongs to you. That authenticity is magnetic. It makes him crave you, obsess over you, and never want to stop exploring you with his mouth. So don't underestimate balance. The more you respect and protect your natural state, the more delicious and irresistible you'll be. And when you know you're fresh, clean, and perfectly inviting, you won't hesitate to spread your legs, guide his head closer, and let him worship you until you can't control yourself anymore. When it comes to taste, lifestyle habits can make or break everything. It's not just about drinking one glass of pineapple juice or chugging water right before intimacy. It's about the consistent choices you live by every day. Because here's the truth. Your body is always reflecting the way you treat it. If you smoke, drink heavily, rely on junk food, or live under constant stress, your body chemistry shifts. And that means your kitty will reflect those choices too, often in a way that isn't nearly as sweet or inviting as you want. On the flip side, when you treat yourself well, the changes aren't only obvious in your taste, but also in how your body reacts during intimacy. Take smoking, for example. Nicotine and tobacco linger in the body and absolutely change the way you taste. It's not some myth, it's real, and men can notice it. The same goes for heavy drinking. Alcohol dries you out, makes your body more acidic, and often leaves your natural flavor harsher. Combine those two habits and you'll find yourself feeling insecure when he goes down on you. And the worst part is, it's not just about what he notices, it's about how you feel. If you're worried about your taste or scent because of those habits, you'll never fully relax. You'll hold back moans, tense your body, and stay trapped in your head instead of being lost in the moment. Now let's talk about stress, because this one sneaks up on you. When you're stressed, your body produces more cortisol, and that changes your whole chemistry. It can make you feel drier, less turned on, and can even shift your natural scent and flavor. And here's what's worse. When you're stressed, it's not just your body that suffers, your mind does too. You're distracted, you can't let go, and intimacy feels like a chore instead of an escape. Compare that to when you're relaxed, glowing, and at peace. You taste fresher, your body gets wet more easily, and your sensitivity goes through the roof. Suddenly, every lick, every flick of his tongue, every kiss feels electric. That's the power of lifestyle choices. And here's the sexy side of it all. When you put your health first, you don't just improve your taste, you transform the way you show up in bed. Regular movement, whether it's a workout, yoga, or just dancing around, boosts circulation, improves blood flow, and heightens your body's ability to respond to touch. Exercise also helps you sweat out toxins, which keeps your system cleaner and your taste lighter. Sleep is just as important. When you're well rested, your hormones stay balanced, your stress drops, and your whole chemistry stays in harmony. That balance shows up everywhere, from the way you feel to the way he experiences you between his lips. The result is a flavor that feels naturally sweeter, a body that responds with ease, and a mind that can fully relax into the moment. Think about how magnetic that makes you. A woman who looks after herself doesn't just feel good inside, she glows with confidence. Her skin looks brighter, her energy feels alive, and her presence becomes impossible to ignore. And when she opens herself for him, he doesn't just sense sweetness, he tastes health, vitality, and confidence all in one. To him, it feels like he's experiencing something rare and addictive. That makes him want to stay with you longer, to go deeper, until your whole body trembles under his touch. So if you truly want to taste better, it isn't about quick tricks or shortcuts. It's about lifestyle. It's about making choices that not only make you taste more delicious, but also help you feel sexier, more alive, and more open to pleasure. Because here's the real truth. When you treat your body with genuine care, it rewards you by making you impossible to resist. And when you're irresistible, he won't just want to be intimate with you, he'll crave it, he'll worship it, and that's when you can finally let go, trust the moment, and allow your body to overflow with the kind of pleasure that leaves you undone. When it comes to making yourself taste even better, there's one factor that's more powerful than hydration, diet, or even lifestyle. That factor is confidence. Because the truth is, even if you do everything right, drink water, eat fruits like pineapple, keep your pH balanced, if you're lying there worried about whether he's enjoying it, you'll never feel or taste as good to him as you truly can. Not because of your body, but because of your energy. Confidence is the most powerful flavor of all, and men crave it more than anything. Think about it. A man isn't only tasting you, he's experiencing you. If you're tense, holding back, or unsure, he feels that. He senses the resistance, and even if your natural taste is sweet, it won't feel fully intoxicating. But when you lean back, open up, and show him that you're confident in yourself, everything shifts. You're no longer worried about how you taste. You already know you're delicious. You're focused on the pleasure, on the way he moves, and on how your body responds. That confidence is what makes you magnetic. Here's the exciting part. Men find confidence irresistible because it gives them permission to go deeper. When you show him that you're comfortable in yourself, he feels free to worship you with all of his energy. He'll stay longer, explore more, and lose himself in you completely. That's when his energy changes from casual to completely devoted. That's when he looks up at you with hungry eyes, because it's not just about the taste anymore, it's about the way you've surrendered yourself. Confidence also makes your body more responsive. When you're not stuck in your head, you naturally relax. And when you relax, your body produces more natural lubrication. Your moans grow louder, your breathing becomes deeper, and you allow yourself to rise higher and higher on the wave of pleasure. This is what leads you to powerful release. It's not only about physical touch, it's about mental surrender. It's when you stop holding back, when you stop asking, "Do I taste okay?" and instead start feeling, "I want him to enjoy every part of me." That change in mindset is unforgettable. It's what men carry in their memory forever. Now, I know for many women, confidence doesn't always come easily. Maybe you've had moments of self-doubt, or maybe no one ever told you that your body is already enough. But here's the secret. You don't need to be perfect to be confident. Confidence doesn't mean you never feel insecure. It means you choose to show up as if you are already worthy of being loved and desired. It means letting him enjoy you without hesitation. It means moaning as if you are the most delicious thing he's ever experienced. because you are. And when you step into that energy, it becomes real for him too. Confidence spreads. The more you own your body, the more he wants it. The more you let go, the more he gives back. It creates a cycle where both of you get completely lost in the moment together. That's why I always say, confidence is the greatest enhancer of all. Because it doesn't just change how you feel, it changes how he experiences you. So yes, drink your water, eat your fruits, stay balanced, live with care, but above all, step into your confidence. Remind yourself that you're already enough, already irresistible, already worth savoring. When you believe that, every kiss, every touch, every moment becomes sweeter. That's when he won't just enjoy you, he'll worship you. Here's the simple truth. Confidence in your body and the way you care for yourself doesn't just make you taste better, it makes you feel better. It makes you more powerful, more alive, and more magnetic in every intimate moment. When you put your health, hydration, diet, and self-care first, you're not only improving his experience, you're lifting your own. Because when you feel fresh, clean, and sexy, you naturally let go of doubt and step into a space where pleasure feels effortless. And men do notice. They may not always say it out loud, but they respond deeply to the difference. The more you take charge of your body and your pleasure, the more they want to explore, savor, and give back. This isn't just about being better for him, it's about building the kind of connection that makes both of you crave more. So if you want to not only taste irresistible, but also build a confidence that makes you unforgettable, start with these small shifts. Try them, feel them, and watch how your intimacy transforms. And if you found value here, make sure to stay connected for more real, practical, and yes, deeply passionate advice that keeps your love life thriving. Now tell me, which of these changes are you most excited to try first? Here's what many women forget. Men are not searching for a perfect taste, a perfect body, or a flawless performance. What they crave most is the feeling of being wanted, being invited in, being allowed to explore freely without judgment. When you create that kind of energy, you're not just giving him pleasure, you're pulling him into an experience that feels unforgettable. That's why when you mix self-care with self-confidence, the effect is almost magical. You become more than just a partner in bed. You become the woman he cannot stop thinking about, the one he compares everyone else to, the one who lingers in his mind long after the night is over. Think about it for a moment. A man may enjoy a lot of encounters in his life, but the ones that stay with him forever are not just about the act, they are about the energy. They are about the woman who made him feel alive, who welcomed him without hesitation, who wasn't afraid of being herself fully. That's what true attraction is. It's not built on tricks, diets, or routines alone. It's built on the confidence you radiate when you know your body is already a gift worth receiving. And here's the beautiful part. When you step into that kind of confidence, your pleasure becomes deeper too. Because you're no longer holding back, no longer second-guessing, no longer stuck in your head worrying about how you look or taste. You're fully present. You're tuned into the rhythm of his touch, the heat of the moment, the way your body wants to move. That presence is what heightens your senses. Suddenly, every kiss feels electric. Every touch feels powerful. Every breath feels like fire running through your body. And that's what leads to the kind of release that leaves you shaking, breathless, and smiling even hours later. Remember this: pleasure is a shared exchange. The more you give, the more you receive. When you let go of fear and step into your confidence, you give him permission to give more, to explore deeper, to stay longer, and to connect in ways that feel rare. That's why men describe confident women as unforgettable, because they don't just remember how you tasted, they remember how you made them feel when you opened yourself without fear.